Good afternoon, I'm Wendy Petrie and this is your afternoon news fix for Wednesday, the 6th of August. The Infrastructure Minister's pushing back on Labour attacks over unemployment. The jobless rate reached 5.2% in the June quarter, the highest level since 2020. Labour leader Chris Hipkins is blaming it on the government.
There's 18,000 fewer people working in building and construction today than there were on election day, and the government's decision to cut so many building and construction projects has driven that.
But Chris Bishop isn't having that.
We've had obviously some job losses which no one wants to see, but that is not on the government, frankly. It is on the broader macroeconomy.
Shane Jones is giving Kiwis a glimpse into what New Zealand First might focus on next election. Addressing the Infrastructure New Zealand conference, the party's deputy reiterated plans to campaign on an infrastructure plan to the tune of $100 billion. Shane Jones is also eyeing up climate policy as a point of difference between his party and other coalition partners.
I do not believe that renewable energy will prove to be any cheaper than fossil fuels. That's the position of New Zealand First. I've always had that position since I came back, and I look forward to meeting my critics at the ballot box in that regard.
Meanwhile, Labour's poised to bring back the ban on oil and gas exploration if in power. The coalition's passed a bill overturning the prohibition, ticking off an entry on its quarterly to-do list. Shane Jones blamed the ban for issues on our gas supply. Opposition leader Chris Hipkins says his party opposes letting new ventures hunt for reserves.
So we will reinstate the ban, but we will not overturn permits that have been legally obtained in the meantime.
Wellington's mayoral candidates go head-to-head in their first general debate tonight. Tobias McIntosh reports.
The debate's hosted by student-led group Generation Screwed and overseen by the Taxpayers Union. Topics will include rates, transport and housing, and audience questions are allowed. It's the first face-to-face debate for prominent candidates Ray Chung and Andrew Little. Others include Calvin Hastie, Alex Baker and Carl Tiefenbacher.
Despite some chilly starts last month, it was our fourth warmest July on record. Earth Science's monthly climate summary shows that nationwide average temperatures last month sat on 9.2 degrees Celsius. Lachlan Rennie has the details.
This July was 1 degree above the average between 1991 and 2020. 9 locations had their warmest July on record, including Hokitika in the Chatham Islands. Of the 6 big centres, Auckland was the warmest, wettest and sunniest, Christchurch was the coolest and driest, and Dunedin the least sunny.
To sport now, and confirmation that a pair of All Black selections for the upcoming Rugby Championship will run out in round 2 of the NPC. Uncapped call-up Simon Parker will play for Northland on Friday, and fellow loose forward Peter Lakai for Wellington on Saturday. 4 choices for the Black Cap selectors as they weigh up who will debut in the second cricket test against Zimbabwe and Bulawayo. And Athletics New Zealand has confirmed its largest ever team for a World Para Championship ahead of this year's event, which starts in India at the end of next month. I'm Wendy Petrie. That's your latest news fix. We'll be back with the next update tomorrow morning from the Newstalk ZB newsroom.